Today's video, I want to talk about, will AI become the next space junkyard, and will it be a bit of a time trap for gym owners in 2024? If, like me, you've received 1,000 different updates via Instagram or Google talking about the benefits of AI in the future, it's all pretty exciting. I'm actually really looking forward to it. And I think there's particular areas where AI has its place. A friend of mine owns a fitness CRM, and I think the AI going through reams and reams of data is going to play a really important role in sort of predictive behaviors for retention and things like that. I think AI is also going to be really helpful if you've got those really cold leads that inquire online, just so you can work out, do they live local? When they say they're looking for a gym, are they looking for a gym or gym equipment? But outside of that, it still involves us, getting our hands dirty and applying that sort of customer service. So will AI become the next space junkyard? One of the things that happened in the race to get to space years ago was countries like America and Russia started sending up satellites, started sending up ships to, I guess, try and work out technology that would enable them to do, what would you say, GPS enables them to a whole range of things that have been really, really useful. But for every one that's actually been successful, there's like 1 million pieces of space junk. What they worked out was that it was actually really expensive to retrieve the attempted satellites. And it's actually quite dangerous sort of bringing it back to Earth. So what they've done is they've just left these sort of pieces of metal floating around in space, and they call that the space junkyard. And what's interesting is there's a common belief that AI is actually going to create a bit of a space junkyard online, where there's, where in the past content has been a great differentiator because of things like ChatGPT, where someone might have created a nice article or something that's kind of useful once a month. You now have the ability to pump out 10 articles or 20 articles without a great deal of sort of point of difference or quality to it, therefore creating that feeling of junk where there's just lots and lots of rubbish online. Now, I think AI, again, for the right purpose, and particularly in the next couple of years, is going to have more practical uses, but I think it can be a bit of a time trap. I think if you're reluctant to get on the phone and call your leads from Facebook, I don't think AI is going to fix that for you. If you're trying to increase your pricing and sort of deliver your business as if it's a premium one, AI is definitely not the first interaction you want that person to have with your brand. If you want to sort of have a high relationship and therefore a strong retention, AI is obviously not the ongoing relationship you want to be using for sort of retention. So yeah, I encourage you to think about that. If you're someone that has created, has a particular role in your fitness business last year, and you can use AI to save time and save effort, I think that's a good use of AI. But if you're someone that wasn't doing 20 blog articles last year and is now doing sort of 20 articles simply because of fear marketing, saying that you have to be using AI and you have to be sort of keeping up with everyone else, I think that's a bit of a lie. Remember, when it comes to marketing, the two essential ingredients is point of difference, but also number two is that you actually identify a key problem for your target audience and provide a unique solution. So the nature of AI is, if you say, hey, create a blog with 5 tips around fat loss, nothing about that article is going to have a point of difference, because all it does is go into Google, it searches for all previous articles and just jumbles it all up and gives you the same content regurgitated again. So no point of difference, nor are you going to have nor are you going to have like a problem or a solution that's unique. Instead, it's going to be a regurgitation of what everyone else has kind of suggested, even, collecting information from the space junkyard, all those other rubbish articles that maybe you don't even align with or agree with in terms of fitness and practice. So that's my sort of encouragement for you guys to think about. Am I excited about AI and the opportunities going forward? I think so. I think if we can tap into AI as it gets better, and it actually means that we can work less hours and potentially relieve ourselves of sort of tedious day-to-day sort of roles, I think that's going to be exciting. But I think it can be a bit of a time trap if you're getting if you're now using AI and you're actually getting stuck trying to fill your website up with these kind of rubbish blogs that is the exact same content as everyone else, I think it's actually going to be a time increaser. I think you're probably working more to start the year, but B, it's obviously the adding to the internet junkyard or the space junkyard. It's no different than what anyone else has, and therefore you kind of miss the main idea of creating content. Point of difference and help save a problem for your target audience. In my opinion, you'd be better off actually thinking about what is it unique, or what is it something that your particular target audience would benefit from. I'd prefer to actually create something unique where I actually help my target audience with one blog per month than having 100 regurgitated ones that they're going to read all over the internet. And that's my take on it. I hope you found that useful. I'm Steve from Gym Hub. I'm a fitness business owner myself. I mentor other gym owners, and I love keeping in track with all things technology based. As like the AI thing starts to improve and there's some practical applications of it, I'll be the first to sort of let you know. But don't waste a lot of time doing things that aren't even benefiting you or reducing your practical time. I hope that makes sense. Thanks guys. Bye.